How do you actually earn money?
You look overwhelmed. I cannot take it.
Your meals won't be so tasty.
It wouldn't be so tasty. Who are you offending? I cook them.
Your hotels look 5-star. Do hotels offer you free stay since you're an influencer? Welcome back to our channel.
It has been so long since we sat down and made a video like this. I'm actually really excited. I've missed it.
Me too.
We are very prepared.
Okay, so my phone broke.
We don't have another phone to look at the questions, so we literally printed your questions on papers.
All right, let's go.
To answer what it is like being a nomadic Jewish Chassidic family. That noise is lead playing with the toy car.
I would love to pick up the camera and show you. It's just there's a contraption of 3 plant pots, and a wire balancing the phone. And if I'm gonna move that and show you,
it's not worth it.
It's
just not worth it. Please subscribe to our channel. It makes a massive difference to us. It really does. And
yeah, if you want to support us, that's the best way you can do it.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Hit that subscribe button. Thank you.
You can be entertained by the back of these.
To be honest, Danny has not read through the questions. I did, Danny didn't. So let's
I'm looking at this one. I see a 5-star. Your hotels look 5-star. Do hotels offer you free stay since you're an influencer? Well, depends. See the paid partnership label? It means there was an agreement. They pay for
a promotion for us to show where we're staying, and
simple. We're
very transparent, so you'll see it if it's promoted. Bed bugs, don't worry. Okay, so one night, do you remember? So we generally, yes, it's in Dubai. Firstly, we generally have like a bit of a standard, especially with kids. I feel like
if you live this life, you have to have some sort of standard that will keep you sane. We're not like backpackers. We're not like Israeli backpackers.
So Israeli, no other backpackers, just Israeli.
No, but they're very low maintenance. They're coming out of the army and they're like super low maintenance.
Maybe like I would have used to be able to do that, but because it's our life, I can't do it. Especially with our kids, I feel like I just can't do that.
It's not fair to them.
Have we in the past? Yes.
No.
Accidentally?
No. There weren't bed bugs in your head. There was bed bugs. There weren't really bed bugs.
She has a point. I couldn't sleep the whole night.
She was up the entire night.
We booked a place in Dubai.
Very fancy place. We came, and this goes to the next question. How far ahead do you plan your trip? The answer is a joke. Few hours.
We're lucky.
If we even plan.
I just find the best things happen when we're spontaneous. It might not be the smartest thing, but
on that line, we landed in Dubai, and in Dubai we come, and we put all our suitcases on the trolleys.
Oh, we can put some footage here.
Here are our suitcases.
Number 1, overpacked, because look how many suitcases we have. Number 2, we landed in Dubai, and we didn't even book a place to sleep tonight. It's 11:30 p.m. We didn't book a car. We have 0 plans, so
just luck.
For some reason,
everything was booked out.
I found something. I'm like, oh my gosh, Danny, it's available and it looks nice.
The pictures are fake.
Bottom line, I didn't sleep that night because I thought they were bed bugs. Not coming from a judgy place. Thank you for saying that, because otherwise it would be judgy. Don't you feel like your kids need somewhere to feel settled? It's a very good question.
It is.
I genuinely do like that you said not coming from a judgy place, because a lot of the times people like say it in a way that's not very nice.
Yeah, like they conclude that it's
like your kids
bad
aren't
for
happy.
them.
If you look at our kids, thank God,
really
really happy children. And I think, especially in the young age, like they're 2 and 7 months old, I feel like
because they never had a home to begin with, so it's less of a mental, effect.
Maybe, but Mendel knows. He like speaks about different homes. He speaks about his new homes a lot.
He knows he's on a mission. Mendel says he has many homes because he's a chassid of the Rebbe, and the Rebbe is our inspiration, and this is the reason why we're doing this.
I do think the most important thing for kids this age is honestly love from the people around them, especially their parents. Make a difference whether you have a house or not have a house.
So
I don't think I said that so clear.
Well, basically, you have to love your children. That's basically what you said.
I meant to say, like, I used to teach in preschool, and the number 1 thing was like not that the kid knows his ABCs or not that the kid knows his colors. Like, yes, that's important. The number 1 is that the kid feels emotionally tended to.
That's true. I think it's emotionally tended to. I think that's the number 1. Yeah, I think that's the wording, maybe, Rizal. Because if you emotionally tend to your children, you tap in and feel what they want and what they need at that moment, then they're gonna be fine. And especially you're with them. It's all about that.
And that also goes to the next line. Well, there's a lot of people asking this. Ooh, hi, love. What about your kids' schooling? Are you thinking to settle down? And we're planning to settle down when we see our children need it. Well, it might be very soon. You can't tell, we're both sweating buckets. We're in Ghana, like sweating buckets.
Ghana
it's so
is
hot.
very hot.
Okay.
Do you base your location off how family friendly the city is? No, nor has parks. No way. And cities aren't family friendly, but for us, I think the way we travel is very, very out of the box, and parks for our kids is not the usual slides and swings.
Well, a lot of the time it is. But if
a lot
it's
of time
not
we could
available,
just,
then we create something else.
No, we just improvise. We'll
You'll see our
plant a
reel
patch of
where like
grass.
Daddy stopped a farmer on the side of the road in Morocco and asked him if men would play with his sheep because he needed it. He needed something, you know. Look, sorry about my nails.
And also, like, taking them for a trip in the city is also like a park.
But trips is we base off family friendly.
Yeah.
Like there are a lot of things in Ghana that like I saw someone who went to Ghana and I was like, wow, she did amazing things. And there are a lot of things that I just, even if I wanted to, we wouldn't do because like it doesn't work to do that with children. Great account. Do you have a base camp? Okay, for all those who like don't know, no, we don't have a base. We literally do not have a base.
And my parents and her parents aren't a base.
They're not a base, but we do keep our stuff there. So it's like a base for our suitcases, I guess. But never bought a house and we're not paying rent. We
No
don't
car,
have a base.
no rent.
No, for other expenses.
Right. This is the golden question, and we probably have thousands of comments with
Is
the
this
same.
the income one?
Yeah. How do you actually earn money? So the answer is we're content creators, and for those who don't know, content creators, they make content all day long and they work on editing this content, so it's a full-time job. In 2023 it's considered a career.
Yes.
So up until now we were actually fundraising because it takes a long time for the content to actually reach that level where you can actually charge companies for advertisements. Thank God we've reached that level now that we can actually
one second,
charge
let's
companies.
just put this clear. We weren't fundraising so that we could live a travel life.
No, we're
Let's just
fundraising
put this
because
clear.
of
One
our
second,
mission
no.
of making a channel like this. This is the best way to combat anti-Semitism. Show people how we live. And then we're making a channel. It's like a television show. Self-published television show. We're doing this because we believe the world needs this change. Netflix is not going to show the entire world how religious Jews live.
Show with a bias also.
Jews, forget religious.
Yeah.
Take out the word religious. Just want to grow a team, and to grow a team, we need a much larger budget than all these companies paying us now.
But now, thank God, we've reached a point where most of our income is from sponsorships and partnerships. Thanks, Lev. There goes your question size.
Thank God, we have like 10 million viewers every month, and it's getting somewhere. Thank God. So this is a big mission. So if we would have done it for the money, you wouldn't see us now here on the screen. Yeah. We want a bigger budget because we want people to partner with our future, and we want to grow a team. This is not big enough.
Really? Who
Who
babysits your kids when you need to work, especially in these far-off places? So one of the hardest things about our traveling nomadic life, building a channel, is 24/7 full-time work, and parenting is 24/7 full-time work.
And one of them comes first, and that's our
parenting
family.
comes first. So a lot of the time we find ourselves struggling and drowning under like our content that we want to film, our content that we want to edit. Sister's calling. Hey, Rivka. Speak to you soon.
No, our family comes first. There's no question about it. So our family, our kids have one set of parents, thank God. The channel, it can wait. You know, even though it's the most important thing in our lives, it's so important for us.
And for us, like at the same time, it can't wait. Like this is the time. Like this is our prime time to like do it, and it also can't wait. We need to succeed in it. Like
so that's why we need to grow a team. So,
but not just that. Like we want to build like retreats, and we have big goals and big dreams. But if we just spend all our days editing, then like it contradicts. So we need it.
So we're in a growth space.
Yes,
you're watching us now.
Like any entrepreneurship. And babysits, obviously, if we're at a place where we trust people or we know people that have people that they trust for their kids,
like the Chabad houses.
Yeah, and we trust them, then we'd get our kids babysit like that. Otherwise, we are parenting.
Some places we go to, they have preschools, like in Ghana.
And that is great.
What are the difficulties traveling as a religious Jew? Number one, there's kosher. You have to have kosher food wherever we go. And we go to so many places without kosher food. Tangier, Morocco, Norway, the fjords. All these places, there's Fiji. So many places don't have kosher food, so it could be a real challenge, and you got to be mentally prepared. Obviously, you have to be prepared with food as well, but you have to be mentally prepared that your meals won't be so tasty.
Won't be so tasty? Who are you offending? I cook them.
I cook. I'm speaking about the ones I cook.
Okay, fine. It just won't be so exciting. It would be exciting.
It would be exciting. Okay, let's be honest. A pot of rice with spices. Lots of spices.
If we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
And fish.
And fish.
Okay, so we travel with like a pot that could plug into the wall, or with a hot plate and a pot. And there are certain things that you're going to find kosher everywhere. Rice, pasta, the certain fish that you can buy fresh.
Eggs.
We usually travel with like tuna and cheese, and if we can, proteins, but when that runs out, we're a little bit in trouble.
This thing is a goner.
Yeah, I'm sorry to those people.
And also another thing, as traveling as a Jew, is you have to be wary. In some places, people aren't so friendly towards Jews because of their education. They're educated with an anti-Semitic ideology, and that Jews are animals and whatever, all these things. So in some places we felt a little unsafe.
Yeah.
We as a channel, we would be traveling with someone watching the kids or helping us out, editing on board, but we can't, because according to Jewish law, there's the concept of yichud, being alone in the same space with a person of the other gender. So the only people that can do that, really, that can travel with us, is our siblings. So we have to convince them.
Unless we're always together. And then
unless we're always together in the same room, but even that, it's not like the spirit of yichud.
Yeah, it just gets a little complicated with the laws. But any of our siblings want to join us?
Please tell them in the comments.
People watching are like, why wouldn't your siblings come travel the world? Don't use those words. They're in school. The reason they're in school.
No.
Drop
they are not in
school.
school. They're not in school. No, that's not true. Some of them could join. Some of them could join. Sarla, this is a point out.
She can't.
She could.
She's out of the job until July, and then she starts again in
yeah, and we'll start somewhere. Sarla?
Okay, we're just gonna take a little break for me to feed him.
Okay, bye.
Hi. You look overwhelmed. I cannot take it. Thanks for the compliment. Do I look overwhelmed?
How do you get doctor visits? So we usually visit doctors in like developed countries.
The kids' checkups and appointments we do generally when we're back in New York. We have like a doctor that we see. We go there pretty often, once a year at least. So they're like, well visit. How do you manage baby routines and sleeping? I have a 6-month-old and I'm amazed by you. Firstly, thank you. That's very kind, because it is not always easy. So thank you. How do we manage it? I guess you just do. Like, whoa, buddy. It became our life, and we like kind of navigated it.
It became a routine.
It became a routine in the non-routine, if that makes sense. Like, our kids have a routine. They have their times that they go to sleep. Mendel has his nap once a day. He's sleeping now for his nap. It's just not conventional.
Has a few naps every day.
Yeah, I guess it's just like not conventional how we do it, but
we do it in different places every time.
Yeah.
Do you figure out this question?
Sorry.
What does it say here?
Let me try. How is it? Oh, no, it's impossible.
Wherever you always feel like on the way.
Sorry.
Okay. Where do you wash your laundry? So this is why we stay in Airbnbs over hotels. If there are Airbnbs, we'll stay in them. And if they're at the right price. They don't have washing machine.
Yeah, and it's a necessity. Whoa, especially with kids. The times that there aren't laundry machines and we have to go to like laundromats is hell. Also,
we prefer Airbnbs because we have our own kitchen there, and we can cook food with our
which we need to do because there's not always food, and also for the kids to have space to run around. There's a lot of pluses about Airbnbs. Going on a vacation soon with family. Any tips on flying with children? I am so sorry to tell you, but the flying aspect, I have yet to find a tip.
But you can focus on your kids. You can show them that you're giving them their attention, not your phone, not the stewardess, compared to before you had kids.
So I'm not gonna sit on your 3 seats perfect and happy and doing a little activity the whole time with your children. That doesn't happen. Your kid will probably want to jump up and run up and down the aisles a few times.
You're gonna be running with them. Okay, practicalities like tax, insurance, retirement, school plans, the hard and boring stuff. Ha ha ha. They even wrote ha ha ha. Because I agree. Boring.
It's boring and annoying. Both suck at these kind of things, so we have an accountant.
We have an accountant.
Our tax stuff and
we do have
insurance. I do. Danny refuses to do like these kind of boring stuff.
It's gonna take me a year to learn. You know how to do it. I don't know how
to do it. I just Googled insurance for traveling the world. But Danny doesn't do these things.
I hate doing these things. Come on. Let's just leave it like this.
Danny hates doing these things. I also don't like it. But if Danny will not do it. So if I don't do it, it won't happen. So I am stuck doing all the boring insurances and garbage stuff.
We call paperwork in our family. And it's not our friend.
You can see. It's just not.
This is what happens in papers.
What do you do about flight delays when avoiding travel for Shabbat? What if you're on a plane?
You just don't go on the plane if you realize that it's going to go into Shabbat.
You're actually not meant to take a flight on a Friday unless it's like, you know, like super early, quick.
Oh, we don't fly on Friday for that reason.
We don't fly on Fridays.
Period.
Unless it's like a drive, like an hour to like a quick, easy. We don't really travel on Friday. And that's a general rule you'll find around a lot of religious people. They won't do long travels on Fridays for that reason. And what do we do if there's no Chabad for Shabbat?
We make our own. We buy fish in the market, or in the store, wherever we are. We buy rice.
Make soup sometimes.
Buy smoked salmon. Smoked salmon is kosher in Europe in general, if the ingredients are kosher.
And if we're in a place that has challah or like grape juice or something, and we know we're going to go somewhere that won't be, or we like kind of have an idea,
we'll stock up on frozen. Do we have friends? To be honest, we don't have friends. And that's a very hard part in our life. We live alone, and we have two boys, thank God. I have a wife, and Rizal has a husband.
That is very sad. We have friends. This is our favorite part.
My favorite part is seeing new countries and getting to meet different cultures and different people.
Yeah, it's amazing. Did you always know you wanted to live like this? No. We always love traveling. Oh.
Not really. Like, nothing
not
serious.
like the nomad situation. That was...
I knew that I wanted to have a television show.
Mendel, wake up. Hi, Mendel! I'm actually going to meet a Holocaust survivor, a 100-year-old Holocaust survivor now. What would you want to tell the young people growing up? Hi, Mendel.
It's for the lunch.
It's for the lunch?
Cook, Mendel, cook.
This is for the lunch? I think it's for flowers.
No, it's to cover the candle.
Oh, it's to cover a candle. I mean, have you ever felt, Danny, question was, have you ever felt afraid or scared because of like anti-Semitism, anti-Jewish stuff?
The truth is, I have felt scared, but I wasn't going to take off my kippah or tzitzis.
And why is that?
Because I look at it like a connection, like a relationship, like a marriage. If someone makes fun of your spouse, you're not going to say to everyone, "Oh, I'm not married to them." No, I'm not married to them. No. You don't do that. You straight away, that's a red flag in a relationship. Our kippah, our tzitzis represent the relationship just like a ring in a marriage.
Have taken over.
Hijacked. Absolutely hijacked. Alright, please subscribe to our channel. Please subscribe to our family. And let us know in the comments what you think. What do you think about our life? What do you think of our choices?